My name is Professor Dr. Gergraus, OBE. I'm a Global Education Advisor and I am a member of Bett's Global Education Council. I am also a visiting professor at the National Research University in Moscow. In a previous life, I was the founding chief executive of the Children's University and the first Global Education Director at Kidzania. During Bett 2023, it is my privilege to chair the round table entitled Bridging the Global Equity Gap in Education.
Training fleas requires a glass jar with a lid. The fleas are placed inside the jar and the lid is then sealed. They are left undisturbed for 3 days. Then, when the jar is opened, the fleas will not jump out. In fact, the fleas will never jump higher than the level set by the lid. Their behaviour is now set for the rest of their lives. And, when these fleas reproduce, their offspring will automatically follow their example.
During my entire working life, I have been preoccupied with ensuring quality and equitable access for all to education, be that at local or national and more recently international level. The lessons learned throughout my working life with regards to bridging the equity gap is that it is a matter of partnerships small and large, partnerships with the children and their families and communities, and the schools at the centre of this, and indeed partnerships with the private sector, NGOs, and indeed government, be that local or national. The focus also needs to be on solutions. The focus needs to be pragmatic. And the focus needs to be on the whole child's education and not just the schooling aspect thereof. I am particularly proud of the research I've been leading for the last 8 years through Kidzania, which focuses on children's contexts beyond the school, on their behaviour and what influences their being. By understanding our children and their context better, we can be better equipped to build scaffolding around the child that suits that particular individual to their circumstances. That has to be the aim of what we do. The barriers that we encounter in bridging the equity gap in education are manifold, but there are some very clear ones that stand out. And those are that we need schools at the heart of the community. Schools need to be more than a school and need to be given the license to be so. Schools know their children. Barriers are in politics, where we need to understand that the education and schooling of a child goes beyond the 5-year or so lifespan of a parliament. And a barrier is also the fact that in the world of business and business in education, return on investment is still seen as more important than return on involvement. The solution needs to be to put the child in the middle and to adjust our behaviour accordingly. We are all pieces of a jigsaw that can make this better.